The Knicks and Heat will play tonight, and Miami plays as much zone defense as anyone in the NBA. The Knicks have gotten better as the season has progressed against the zone, in part because of Immanuel Quickley, one of their zone breakers. He is very good in that area of the zone, right around the restricted area. That's a lot of green. And then, of course, above the break threes, right at the top of the key. He is one of the best in the NBA from that area, and it's a shot that he has continued to improve on as the season has moved along. And here's a clip of that shot in action where Obi is going to set the screen at the top. Bogey's going under it, and Quickley is going to pull up from that area. That is a money shot. And let's look at the Knicks field goal percentage versus zone this season. Of course, Mitchell Robinson at the top at almost 86%, but there's Quentin Grimes at 61.5%. Some good shooting there. And then you have RJ Barrett towards the bottom of the list at 34.8%. We'll get into that later on. And then Josh Hart at 33%, but that's only in the small sample size as a New York Knick. And now let's look at Jalen Brunson, his ability to manipulate the defense for himself and for others. Van Vliet has two Knicks to account for, RJ and Quentin Grimes, and watch Brunson as he used the look away to get Van Vliet to move to his right subtly, and that's going to create that lane to hit Quentin Grimes on target and in rhythm for that spot up jump shot. And then now moving to a game against the Sixers where the Knicks really don't have much going on here. Brunson is going to probe in the lane. The Sixers pretty much cover that one up, and then with only 11 on the shot clock, Quickley has this ball. He's closed out nicely by Maxey, and they're going to reset as that shot clock continues to wind down. Brunson, again, doesn't have much. He is really contained in the paint by the Sixers, and this is a great job by Immanuel Quickley to relocate to the opposite wing and hit that three-point shot. Excellent work by Quickley, and now this is just great by Brunson. Watch how Trae Young is going to anticipate that screen, and then Brunson used the push cross right to left to burn Trae Young going into the middle of the lane, then the low pickup to avoid the dig at the nail, and then the deceleration in the lane to avoid the shot block. Just an awesome job by Jalen Brunson to finish that one. And then continuing with the Hawks in their zone against the Knicks, RJ does a really good job here because that's the seam he has to hit, and he's got to hit it hard, and he gets into the lane, and then he has Josh Hart right in front of him, so it's a rather easy read, but a look that he doesn't always make. And even though Josh Hart doesn't finish this play with a made basket, good process by RJ. And then here is Mitchell Robinson. He's already a dominant offensive rebounder in man-to-man, but against zone, look at the length and the ability to go and get that ball and then get it over to Brunson. And then as Mitchell is going to clear out, rolling to the rim, Grimes is going to do a good job of just replacing him, cutting in behind, and then he's got a nice, easy, open mid-range shot that he cashes in. And we know that flashing in the middle of the lane is a key to break the zone, and Obi Toppin makes this play because his cut to the opposite corner is going to leave RJ with a little bit more of a lane to get closer to the basket than he is typically accustomed to against the zone defense. So good work by Toppin, a nice finish by RJ. And then here Toppin is going to flash middle, so he's going to be the one exploiting that weak point, and a nice right shoulder turn with fluidity by Obi Toppin. Now here's where RJ tends to struggle, is because in the zone he's going to want to get to the rim, but because the defense is going to cut that off, he's left to have these push shot attempts, and he's just not efficient in that area. And this is why he is shooting 34.8% from the field against zone defense. So if RJ shoots well and starts to make some of these shots, it's really going to increase the Knicks' efficiency against zone defense. For Knicks Film School, this is DJ ZULLO.